Crew, I see you. Die hard. Trav. We gonna do this one the right way. We in here forever. Yeah. Die hard. Homie, die hard. You can check the swag, he the realest by far. Swimming in that blue and orange, he the lifeguard. Yeah, he been through pain, at least he got some nice scars. He can smell the trophy, yeah, you need it back to back. Represent himself, his own name is on his back. 10 toes down, try to stop him, he come back. Bandwagon hoppers, he will knock you off your tracks. You ain't saying nothing, Nero been here from the start. He been working in the lab to take his team and make it art. See him going over film to help him build and make him smart. He will tell you how he feels because he's real and he got heart. He will never fade away, he will never change his face. Everybody picking faves, and he's feeling out of place. Cause he is for the team, and he always rep the squad. Like that Christmas movie, he gon' always die hard. City on my back. They ask me what's my name, and it's on my back. I'm just speaking facts. We got big dreams, we ain't looking back. We be really die hard, yeah, that's a fact. We be really die hard, ain't no going back. Make the whole crowd rise like a thermostat. Fourth quarter, I'm the killer that's gon' murder that.
What's good, y'all? In the place to be, your boy E-Rules here, Knicks podcast. Sorry I'm a little late. Little guy today was having a problem with his homework, man, so I'm trying to give him support and stuff. He's like, it takes him a little while to catch things, man, so I have to do the daddy duties, man, beginning. But, I mean, listen, Knicks is handling business right now, 42-26. One thing that I wanted to point out with this whole thing here with the Knicks, RJ Barrett's back. So, just based off of RJ Barrett and how he's been, I was expecting him to, have a slow start. And we're gonna start that nonsense with him having a slow start. Because Brunson has been getting shot and stabbed and kicked all over the place, and he's still able to come back every single time and play well. You know what I'm saying? So it's time for RJ to step into that echelon. If he wants to be that 20-point a game scorer, if he gets hurt, he got to show up. So, I mean, so far today, if I can get into some stats early on, man, like I said, sorry for being so late. I'm at the 9:03 mark right now. I see we're around probably like the 8:45 or so mark. So right now, Barrett actually has 8 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 3 for 7 from the field. You know what I'm saying? But that's what he does, man. So he's back like he never left. 42-29, that's the best we can ask for. Listen, I am still having nightmares from that Bucks game, man. I cannot shake it. It almost like I needed to take a break from the Knicks. You know what I'm saying? After that loss, because it was just too much, man. I was gonna cut up my reactions in that game and put it in, make a short out of it, but man, I mean, I couldn't even listen to it. I couldn't even listen to myself carrying on about the Knicks for that game. It was just so. Ah man, but I mean, anyway, we're playing this game right now, so RJ Barrett is here, so all the RJ Barrett stands and stuff like that can go crazy. I see Obi Toppin is back in the rotation too, so now we've got a revamped rotation now. Hartenstein is there quickly, is off the bench. Obi Toppin and McBride. So this is our backup guys here, man. So hopefully that we can start getting some scoring going, some rebounding going in the backcourt. Got Obi Toppin. Quickly's back. These guys should still be able to function. Shout out to Fournier. We probably will never see Fournier again now that everybody's healthy. RJ Barrett's in the starting lineup. I get it. Tom Thibodeau's not going to go against the grind. You know what I'm saying? Like RJ was a starter up until this point, so you're not going to bench RJ. So, IQ, he did a good job starting for us. Filling in, but that's what he is. He's a fill-in at the moment. Even though he looked good as a shooting guard next to Brunson, they look really good together. Made the Knicks look dynamic. So let me say what up to you guys, man. Thanks for always popping in here. Shout out to Jarrell. Shout out to Geraldine. Shout out to Kareem here. Kareem and we're gonna go hang out in the next game, man. So there won't be a watch along per se. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do on game day. I'm trying to figure it out. But we're actually gonna be in DC for that Washington Wizards game. So I don't want to look too far ahead. We got to take care of business tonight. The Knicks are up by 15, by 14 now. Yeah, about 15. Yeah, the Knicks are up by 15 now. So I mean, we got to handle business tonight before we start looking at the Washington game. But we definitely will be out there. Shout out to everybody that's coming. If anybody checks out the stream and would like to hang out with us, man, we're gonna be hanging out at one of the bars that's attached to the Capital One Arena. I can't think of the name of it right now. It's like a weird name. Guy somebody's bar. It's attached to the actual Capital One Arena. So we'll be hanging out there before the game. Should be there about 5 o'clock or so to hang out. I don't drink or nothing like that, but if you drink, or whatever, and you come through, especially if you know who I am, if you're a fan of the podcast and you know who I am, you come in there. If I feel compelled, I might buy you a drink. You know what I'm saying? You can't eat none of my fries, so don't ask, because I'm probably gonna have some kind of French fries or maybe some cheese quesadillas or some shit like that. Yeah, man. So I'm excited about that, man. I can't wait. But the wife gave me permission to leave. You know what I'm saying? Got me a nice little rental car. Can't wait to see what they give me. But I got a rental car. Be staying by myself somewhere. Get a break from the family, get a break from work and stuff like that. And get to enjoy the game with my guys. Simple things like this, man. So as I'm watching it, I'm at the 6:48 mark. This is when they got a steal. The Knicks got a steal, and Obi Toppin just simply blows a simple layup. Gets defended by one player. He blows the layup. So I mean, like the difference is it's all fun and games. Everybody's having a good time, stuff like that. But winning basketball, man, you got to make the buckets. When the Knicks make mistakes, they make the opposite team makes the buckets on us. The Knicks when we capitalize on we don't capitalize on other teams' mistakes. We'll get the steal and we'll drive down, and then we're looking for the referees to give us a foul. We're not going up to score. We're not playing to win. We're playing for the referees to make a reaction. And that's the difference between our guys. We have guys that play hard. They play extremely hard, but then nobody really has a killer instinct. You know, there's a bunch of nice guys out there playing really hard. No killer instinct at all. Yeah, man. So good to be here. Hopefully, you guys can hear me. Got the thing going on. I'm on commercial right now. 47 to 30. We're handling business right now. I'm trying to see what the Pacers are doing here. You got Jabari Smith. That's not Jabari Smith. What's his name? Jalen Smith. Jalen Smith was actually on my fantasy team, but I think I got rid of him. On my fantasy team because he just like they stopped starting him and he wasn't playing well. So they got him starting today, I guess, so that he could battle against Julius Randle. You got the All-Star, fake All-Star, Tyrese Halliburton. Shout out to Wally Zerbiak, man. Wally Zerbiak today, he tried to say, oh, he's having an excellent or whatever he said. I forgot what he said in the pregame, saying that oh, he's having an excellent season and stuff like that. Listen, man, like he's Wally Zerbiak is legit a Knicks fan. So I feel so bad for him that he never got a chance to play for the Knicks because he really wanted to play for the Knicks because he's from Long Island and he's a Knicks fan. His dad and stuff like that. They have roots being fans of the Knicks, man. So he never got a chance to play with the Knicks during his playing career. It would have been nice. Wally don't play no defense though. We know that, but just to have the hometown kid playing in New York, that would have been awesome. I'm quite sure a lot of these former players and stuff like that, that are from the area and stuff. Like Tim, shout out to Tim Thomas. There's a video out there with Tim Thomas shooting around at the Garden. Look, he looks awesome. The guy, he'll probably be able to play for the rest of his life. Just based on his game, his jump shot still looks good. As you can see, he tried to dunk, and he barely got up there. So guys get old, man. I remember when Tim Thomas used to be. Tim Thomas was literally LeBron James in high school. You know, at least in the tri-state area, he was legit like freaking like LeBron James. Same thing like Felipe Lopez and all these guys. These guys were all like superstars locally. You know what I'm saying? And then just when they got to the NBA, I think Felipe Lopez might have peaked in college, or he might have peaked in high school. To tell you the truth, Tim Thomas definitely peaked in high school. You know what I'm saying? He got to the NBA, never got better. Always was a solid player. Felipe Lopez didn't even have a career, an NBA career at all. Yeah, man. So I'm having problems with with the chat and stuff here, man. So I don't see anything going on with the chat. So excuse me if if guys are communicating in the chat and I just don't see it. But having little issues here with the chat. Hope everything's good with that. Yeah. So I mean, it's good to see Obi Toppin. Obi Toppin got a haircut. He was letting it grow a little bit. He looked like he got a nice haircut. So we'll see, man. I'm gonna try my best not to bash these guys so much because Mitchell Robinson. I got my issues with Mitchell Robinson. I got my issues with several players on the roster, man. But they do things that help the team. But when they do the stuff that I can't stand, man, I just can't deal with it, man. So he goes RJ. RJ top of the key takes a screen. He's looking. So this is the difference of how RJ plays. RJ likes to play off the screen. He waits and waits to go downhill. Obi Toppin has become a spot up shooter, and that's all he is. He gets the ball in the corner. He's not looking to fake and drive because that's what Grimes does. If Obi Toppin could get that drive game going, of course, spot up three. If you open, take it. But if sometimes mix it up and take the drive. Obi Toppin driving to the basket, you know, with a full head of steam is very scary. But he never does it. He absolutely never does it. When was the last time you saw Obi Toppin like drive down a lane and dunk it? When's the last time you see him dunk on anybody? Hopefully he does it tonight. That would be nice. But he hasn't done that as a player at all. Here goes Obi Toppin right now, standing by the 3-point line. Right now he has a cut. He had a whole bunch of cuts just now, but he never did. He never went for it. Mitchell Robinson fighting all alone on the inside. Because McCollum got eyes behind his head here. So Mathurin went. Yeah, Mathurin is legit out of bounds. These NBA players are never wrong, man. They're always complaining about the referees making the wrong call, but they're never wrong. Shit is crazy. It goes Grimes. Grimes looking. It's the problem with Grimes too. Grimes is never looking at the basket, never aware of what he can do. He's just looking to give the ball. He's looking to be a good teammate. Here goes RJ. Good moves there on the top of the key there by the free throw line. See, RJ does a lot of good things, man, but he just cannot finish, man. Yeah, shout out to Jersey's finest there, Mr. I am Jarrell pointing out. Yo, Jarrell, do you remember Tim Thomas back in the days? Because I know me and you are the same age, so and then you spent a lot of time in PA. So do you remember him at all? Tim Thomas, do you remember Tim Thomas at all? It's interesting. Yeah, man. JB Smooth. I saw JB Smooth one time. We went to we had a meetup at one of the games. I can't remember which one it was. It was last season, and we just happened to be standing outside one of the bars across the street from MSG, and he walked past with like the one of the baddest chicks you ever see, one of the baddest women you ever see. But JB Smooth, he looks like an old grandfather, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him. He's still doing his thing. Beautiful young lady with him. But he was moving fast, man. Guys like that are famous like that and whatever, they shouldn't be walking the streets of New York in the darkness. You know what I'm saying? They should never be in those positions. I know guys want to be they want to be regular. They want to just live their life. Leave the garden with your chick and then jump into your car or whatever the hell you're gonna do. You wish you could still do that. But when somebody recognizes you and stuff like that, there's wolves and stuff out there, man. You can't do that, man. You have to be a little bit more safer than that. Because across the street from the garden, you would think that there was lights. There'd be lights on say like 33rd Street. There are no lights on 33rd Street, man. 33rd Street going towards 8th Avenue. The whole block there is dark. You would think MSG's there that they would have light out there. But they absolutely do not. That block is dark. It's extremely dark. So you see all kind of celebrities walking through there. If you're paying attention, they're usually moving really fast. Yeah, man. Fugazi Thomas. Yeah, man, Mr. Cream, I'm excited for tomorrow, man. I can't wait to get out there. Staying in quote unquote Chinatown in Washington D.C. Washington, the last time I was there, I was just like the city is bugged out. It's kind of like it's kind of small, so that you make one turn. Oh shit, this is Chinatown. You go down another block. Oh snap, that's the Capitol building. Go down another block. Oh snap, where's my wallet? Type of thing like that. So Washington D.C. is bugged out. Their clubs are in weird places. Their bars are in weird places. You know what I'm saying? Their hood is super hood, and you can literally see the freaking White House from the hood. Like the White House is literally is legit in the hood. It's weird. It's like if you live in Brooklyn, right? Say I'm in East New York, right? So shout out to East New York. East New York actually has a TV show on Channel 2 right now, and I don't know if anybody's seen that. But I haven't seen it yet, so I'm looking to let them get some episodes that way I can binge watch. But they literally they legit are filming in East New York too. So those that are wondering about East New York, you'll get it all, I guess, from that show because people are telling me about it. They saying, yo, they literally on the block in East New York and stuff. You know, that's interesting. But could you imagine like being in a like where you from? Like I'm from a bad area growing up. At the time, it was extremely bad. So could you imagine in the distance, like you could see the White House? Like, in some places, like in a building, if you in the distance, you could see like back in the days, you could see the World Trade Center. Like if you lived in a tall building, you can in the distance you can see the World Trade Center. But that's all the way in Manhattan. That's far enough away, so that when you can't really see it. But could you imagine literally like not in the horizon, but legit in your zip code, the freaking White House is in your zip code. It's weird, man. DC is bugged out. Yeah, DC women are weird too, man. DC women, they're a mixture of country, they're a mixture of New York style women. There's all over the place. The dudes to me in DC are fucking grimy, man. There's like there's just some the vibe that I get from some guys out there, DC guys, at least from what I remember. And I'm talking about like 10 years ago when I was hanging out. I haven't hanged out in years, so I'm quite sure that the scene has changed. Yeah, man. Check out the Pacers, man. There's quite a few players here that, like in the beginning of the season, I was talking about trading for. Talking about Buddy Hield, talking about trading for guys like Duarte, talking about trading guys like the center that they have there. Can't get his name right now, but you're looking to trade for all these different guys here. But here we go. This team is actually one game ahead of the Knicks right now. So if the Knicks win, the Knicks will be tied with them for the 6-7 seed. So on paper and facing up, the Knicks are better than them. You know, so it's interesting to understand that they were able to accumulate a record like this. So it's fool's gold. So I mean, I would hate to be certain teams, man, because a team like Indiana, I look at the roster, I see Buddy Hield, I see Tyler Halliburton. They got a rookie power forward that they don't even play. They got a bunch of other rookie guys. So you're talking about Nemhart, whatever his name is. Uh, what's the other dude? Mathurin. Like I said, they got Duarte. They got the other dude that's not playing right now. Naismith. They got Naismith. So they got a lot of young guys, 3-year players, 2-year players, rookies and stuff like that. And so they shouldn't even be where they are, but they are. They are right there. They're a team that shouldn't. If you want to talk about a team that should tank, like the Knicks are not that team. The Knicks need to be trying to win now. What I'm saying, with the roster that we have. But their team, they have a lot of young guys, so they should be looking to lose, not win. But here we go. These guys are right there winning. So look at this guy here. What's his name? What's this guy's name? Bit today's. He has an ill name. Goga Bit. That dude has a lot of skill, man. He's been a notorious Nick killer and stuff like that. He could be unassertive a lot of times. He could be like just now you saw him pivoting to nowhere. Here he goes in the paint, pivoting. Maybe the length of Mitch Robinson scared him a little bit. But make a move, man. If you're gonna be pivoting, make your move. But Mitch Robinson does provide intimidation. So you got to give that up to him. Mitch Robinson does do that. So I will acknowledge the fact that he does do that. But there's things in this game that I just don't like, and it just doesn't work. You know what I'm saying? But Mitch Robinson is a serviceable player. He goes on Grimes. Grimes is looking for the scores instead of keep an eye on the rim too. Runs him wide open, kicks it out to Julius, paying attention nicely. Grimes is getting to position, trying to get open. Grimes makes a nice little cut, but they did call a foul. Did they call a foul? So they did call a foul. So I mean, at least Grimes is looking. Grimes is swarming, looking for an opportunity to cut and stuff like that. Guys like Obi Toppin don't do that. That's what drives me crazy about Obi Toppin. Obi Toppin should be that drive and cut guy every single time. At least Grimes tries to do it. Obi Toppin, he needs to get that in this game. Inbounds pass here, RJ to Julius. Excuse me, got the gang back together again. Brunson onto the corner for Grimes. Grimes knocks it down. So I mean, this is a nice, solid starting lineup. This is a legit starting lineup in the NBA. You know, so I mean, the Knicks got to get it together. In the beginning of the season, when RJ was having his problems finishing at the rim and that type of thing, that's the reason why that we didn't have the record that we needed. earlier in the season. Julius being a little sloppy coming in. He played well starting off, and then he got a little bit sloppy. Now Julius is playing out of his mind. Brunson has had basically a steady season all year, getting beat up a lot. But as you can see, tonight, he had 40 something points the last game. Tonight he got 17 here before it's not even the end of the second quarter yet. He got 17. So he's looking to get close to 40 again. But RJ is really good here, showing his strength, able to get the shot up, get his own rebound, and lay it back in. It's the evolution of RJ's game, man. So I mean, everything that's going on here, the way Julius plays, the way RJ plays, the way Brunson plays, they play a grinded out, tough style of basketball. So it fits. It fits what we're trying to do. Like Grimes is he plays defense like that. He's a good glue guy. You know what I'm saying? Plays really good defense, good glue guy, like I said. But once he becomes that grinded out offensive player, man, then that's gonna take us to the next level. You know, IQ is erratic, but he still plays into the same mix of that type of player. Obi Toppin, we still haven't we still don't know what the hell Obi Toppin could do. Here goes Grimes one on one. He messes up, kicks it back to Brunson, but he should have just took his man off the dribble. Here goes Brunson. Brunson's not afraid. So Brunson gets all the way to the basket and misses it. Here comes a transition opportunity for Indiana. Good defense by the Knicks, nice and swarming there. Missed shot by Halliburton, I believe. So here goes Grimes bringing it up, gives it back to Brunson. 19 seconds on the shot clock. 2 minutes left in the second quarter here. Brunson looking in the corners, trying to get the ball to RJ. Gets the ball to RJ in a bad position, but he takes advantage of it. Kicks it out to Julius. Julius shoots a contested three. So here comes Indiana. They're gonna try to take advantage of that mistake there. Number 22 was wide open, but he turned his back on the basket. Interior pass there for Halliburton to number 2. He knocks it in. So that was them taking advantage of Knicks' mistakes. Knicks got to be careful, man. Same thing like that Bucks game. They don't have a Giannis, but Giannis didn't beat us. The other night, Giannis didn't beat us. Giannis had a very mediocre 22, 10 and 5. That's it was very mid. You know what I'm saying? What killed us was those 3-point shooters, man. They were shooting like crazy 3-point shooters on us, man. So that's the problem with the Knicks. That 3-point line. Regardless of the superstar and stuff like that, the Knicks usually do a good job on the superstar. Shout out to Luca with the 60-point game. They usually do a good job on superstar. Shout out to Siakam with the 54-point game. But the Knicks are a feast and famine, man. They have a game plan. Sometimes they execute it, sometimes they don't. Brunson knocks his 3 free throws down. If he makes the next one, it'll be back up to 20. Got Duarte coming in here looking crazy, looking like the Joker, like one of the Joker's henchmen. 58-39, 124 left. Brunson's free throw is up. That's good. Sorry, a little banging. I keep touching the mic here. Here goes Halliburton pushing, middle of the court. Being guarded by Grimes. Takes a pick. Crossover to nowhere. Julius picking him up now. Oh, he launches that. Almost knocks that in. Mitch Robinson with the rebound. RJ Barrett gets it. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Comes across the timeline with 18 seconds. Being guarded by Duarte. RJ back to Julius. Julius wide open 3-point shot. That's good. So Julius Randle, don't miss those wide open 3-point shots. Unless it's the last game where he was like 1 for 12 or whatever the hell he was. Good up and under move by Halliburton. So Halliburton's a good point guard. He's a different style of point guard as Brunson. I like Brunson's style. I like Brunson's offensive style. He's able to score in front of the basket. Halliburton is more drive and up and unders and looking to win games with the pass. Brunson could win games with the pass too, but Brunson is all about that action. Right now he's underneath the basket, a lot of action there. Turnaround jump shot, no good. But everything's about the action. He's always a step ahead of the defense. He can get a shot off at any time, man. 29 seconds left in this half here. So Brunson is a good player, man. Listen, we're here, man. Like asking for these trades. Like I said, Levine is always there. We're thinking about Levine. It's wishful thinking because, like I said, we got Barrett. If Barrett is playing at the top of his game, if Mitchell Robinson is playing at the top of his game, if Brunson is playing at the top of his game, Grimes, Julius, then we have a solid starting five. That is a solid NBA starting five. What can we do about that? Quickly. We saw what he can do. Can he do that off the bench for us? McBride is just going to play defense. Hartenstein, at times he could be a finisher. At times he can help out rebounding wise. At times he can hit the jump shot. He's been hurt, I guess. But there are ways that Knicks can improve. But it is what it is here. As we get into halftime, IQ just launches the shot. He misses it. But we got a couple carefree guys there. You got Obi Toppin. Obi Toppin is excited about the being up by 20. IQ launches the half court shot, and Obi Toppin is the first one on the court with his hands in the air, ready to cheer if he made it. So it's different priorities with these players, man. So as time goes on and we start getting down to business, where we get down to the stretch of the season, where we're fighting for seeding, you know what I'm saying? Where we're fighting, where when once we get into the playoffs, and we're fighting in the playoffs, like we need guys that could grind, that we could trust right now. There's a lot of question marks with a lot of these guys, man. Can we trust Obi? Can we trust IQ? You know what I'm saying? Can we trust Hartenstein? Can we trust RJ when the game gets tight? Can we trust Julius when the game gets tight? So many different things there. Mitchell Robinson, can we trust him to be that anchor for us on defense at all times? There's no excuse for him to take games off. He takes games off. It's like it sucks that he does that. But it is what it is, man. So here we are at halftime, guys, man. So we're gonna get into some halftime stuff. Like I said, 62-41. We're handling business, man. That I'm telling you, man, that Chicago game, I can't get that Chicago game out of my system. The Toronto game, I can't get it out of my system either. And this Bucks game. So those are three games that we should have won. The Dallas game, is one thing. I tip my hat to Dallas. I'm not upset about them because they legit did everything they need to do in that game to win. They hit all the clutch shots they need to hit, and Luka has 60. What the hell? So you got to tip your hat to them for that. They did their best. They played their best possible game against the Knicks and we still almost beat them. But that shit, like I said, the Chicago, Toronto, and Bucks game are like sitting in my stomach like a bad freaking, I don't know, salmon or something like that, man. So I want to look at the record and add 3 wins to the Knicks win column, but I'm not gonna do that. Like I said, let's get into some stats here. Let's get into quarter by quarter in the game summary. You got 37 points in that first quarter to 21. So I mean that's incredible, man. Knicks came out tough, ready to make a statement. Like I said, shout out to Wally Zerbiak. There's a lot of beef there talking about him saying that Halliburton's a fake all-star and stuff like that. It kind of was too much. I get it. As a Knicks fan, you say a lot of wild stuff. We all say a lot of wild stuff. How many times have I told people to S my D? You know what I'm saying? Or how many times have I done or said some wild stuff on my podcast about a player? That's what we do. But the commentators sometimes they forget that they're commentating and they can't be a Knicks fan. They have to be subjective. They have to give an unfiltered opinion, but they can't be biased. They can't be like a homer. So Wally Zerbiak, you got to give him credit, man. The guy's a Knicks fan. He's a real Knicks fan, just like the rest of us. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, we'll get into stats in a second, man. Let me get a sneak peek here. Halliburton, he's playing decent, but right now. So let's get into that second quarter, 25-20. So the Knicks can handle business there. Let's get into some game charts now. Get into these game charts. Look at the shot charts for the game here. On the left-hand side is Indiana. So I'm looking at Indiana here. Indiana, like I said, there's hardly any corner three, so they've been looking to take advantage of the fast break. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of 3-point shots in transition they missed. Look at all those X's there. You have plenty of X's here in transition here. All of this suggests that they're just trying to play a fast breaking style of basketball. Right now, the shot's not going in. They're shooting 40%, 17 for 43. The Knicks have 45 shots up, 21 made. They're shooting 47%. So the Knicks shot chart is typical Knicks basketball. A lot of in between shots here. This is on the side of Julius and Brunson. They like to go to work there. Inside play there, you get a lot of Mitch Robinson stuff, a lot of RJ stuff here. These 3-point shots, these are all right around where the Knicks get. Knicks always shoot threes all around the 3-point line there. So the Knicks are playing their style of basketball, and I don't anticipate us losing this game. Biggest lead is 23. We're basically dominating them this entire game here. Shout out to the splits here, the team comparisons. Rebounds, we're dominating them 33-22. Assists is about even. We're killing them in steals, 3 to 6. 1 block to 2. Turnovers, Knicks turnovers are down 5 right now. 46% from the field was shooting. We're keeping them down to 39. 21% from them from three, 39% for us, 84 and 50 from the free throw line. Let's check out the main points here. You got the points in the paint. Indiana is on winning points in the paint. That's mostly because of the fast break points. But it's so odd because the fast break points they only says it says 5 to 6. Knicks are leading them 5 to 6. But after every Knicks miss, after every Knicks kind of like turnover or anything like that, teams know to drive on us. The teams know to push the ball. So I don't know how they determine what's a fast break bucket and what isn't. But a lot of these buckets are I would consider them transition buckets because if you get the rebound and you push the ball and you're coming down and you didn't set an offense, they didn't start setting any offense. They just moving around looking for an open guy while the Knicks are trying to get their defense set. To me, that's fast break points. So Indiana definitely if you're gonna call the points in the paint like this, then you definitely gotta call the transition stuff. So anyway, second chance points, the Knicks are up 5-0. You see what I'm saying? Knicks are dominating second chance points, but then they have more points in the paint than us, and then the fast break points, it doesn't make any sense. So tonight, a game like this, you would have to watch the game, to understand where these stats are coming from. So these are odd stats tonight. But what the only thing that's not odd is the Knicks winning tonight, right? Hopefully the Knicks hold on to this lead here, and we can have a great night and go into Washington, with like a clean slate here. So they started some weird guys today. Did they really start James Johnson? They really started James Johnson today. So at center, which is bugged out. But James Johnson, I think what messes him up, man, is the tattoos. Listen to me now. People that get a lot of tattoos, you're really damaging your liver because your liver and your kidneys and stuff like that are trying to filter out that ink out of your skin. So this guy James Johnson got tattoos all down his neck and stuff like that. So I think his body is really wasting a lot of energy trying to expel that. Because he has a full package. This guy Johnson, he should be like a household name. He should be like a legit NBA starter. He shouldn't be a career journeyman that's never done anything in his career. Because sometimes it comes out 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, 1 block. That's an excellent basketball player there. He didn't attempt much shots though, but he could shoot the three. He could drive. He could dunk. He got hops. He has a decent handle. So somebody like him, it just always like bugs me out how his career is just not way better than it should be. So anyway, here's another guy, Jalen Smith. He was helping me out in my fantasy league earlier on, but I got rid of him. As you can see here, 1 for 4, 1 rebound, 1 assist. He played 14 minutes. So I mean, he hasn't played. I think he hasn't started in a while. So that's basically what that is. He's a rookie, man. So Buddy Hield, uh, you know, 2 for 7 tonight, 4 rebounds. The last time we played, I believe he had a good game. Or one of the last times we played Buddy Hield, he had a good game. So Buddy Hield could play, but how good is Buddy Hield really? He's like a borderline 18, 20 point a game scorer. He could score a little bit more on a losing squad. My question with Indiana is like, what the hell are they doing? Like Buddy Hield and just look at their roster. I'm just going down. They got Tyler Halliburton, so that's the one that people keep talking about. But outside of Halliburton, who do they have? Buddy Hield, right? I did mention him. They got Mathurin is a rookie. They got this dude Nemhard. Nemhard, me and Jarrell always talk about him. But if you look at his career, his stats for this year, they don't jump out at you. Even tonight, he only has like 1 rebound, 1 assist, and nothing else. 3 for 6 from the field. He does have 7 points, but I guess he only plays really really well against the Knicks. In the games that he's played against us. Outside of that, you got Terry Taylor, Isaiah Jackson. Those guys are basically the same player. You got Chris Duarte and Goga. These guys all have potential, but they're just not. To me, they're just not good enough yet. Goga, I need to see how old this guy is because Goga has a lot of potential. He's 23 years old, so I mean, he's still like these guys are still bubble players, man. They're just like on the cusp of being really good players, but they're just not there yet. I don't know if they ever be there. But anyway, the point I'm trying to say is that I feel like Indiana needs to make a trade and just blow it up. What the fuck are they doing? They just got Mathurin, so they need to go to the lottery. They need to go to the lottery and get another draft pick. They went and got Duarte. So I mean, and they got like I said, they got Goga and a bunch of other young guys too. They got this guy Jalen Smith. They need to build on with their young guys. I don't know what they're doing with trying to win there with Carlisle. Carlisle's their coach. I just don't get it. Here we go. RJ. RJ today, his first game back as a Knick man, 16, 16, 4, 2. Great stats all across the board, shooting 50%, shooting 60% from three. Basically, he did a whole night's work in 19 minutes right now. So he's having a great game. Julius 3 for 8. He's having a bad shooting slump here for the last two games. He's been playing excellent up until this point still. Even though he hasn't really been shooting the ball the last couple games, he's still doing everything he needs to do. 11 rebounds, 1 assist there. So he's still at least contributing to the game in that way. Mitch Robinson, regular game here, 4 points, 5 rebounds. What is this? 2 steals, 1 block. So he's finally contributing to the steals and blocks. Because there's some games where Mitch Robinson shows up and he doesn't contribute at all. He just turns it on and off. I just don't like that about him. Jalen Brunson's having a great game scoring wise, 19 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists, shooting the lights out, 63%, 66 from three. Grimes having a regular steady game, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals. He got 8 points. Good percentages here. He's only shooting threes, which is so annoying. He never looks at the basket. He's not aggressive at all. He's just looking to be that glue guy. But I think he could be so much more than a glue guy. But we're just gonna have to wait and see with that. As far as everybody else, quickly had a quiet game today. Hartenstein is completely like, I don't know what's going on. He's got to be hurt. 5 minutes today, no stats whatsoever. So in the beginning of the year when Mitch Robinson was hurt, Hartenstein actually played very well. But now we in a point now where Hartenstein it just stinks. He stinks right now. I don't know what's going on with him. Obi Toppin, he's trying to get himself back. He has 5 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal. So I mean, he contributes to the stat sheet sometimes. Right now he's doing that. He needs to like being hurt is one thing. So once you hurt, you should appreciate what you used to be able to do. So I know all about that. I cracked my toe this summer, and like I really appreciate what I used to be able to do. Used to be able to run, used to be able to jump, used to be able to do a lot of different things. So once you break your toe or break something or get hurt some kind of way, you think of you look at your life and you're like, fuck, man, I really want to be able to run. Like I really want to be able to do something, but I can't because I broke my foot. So my mentality right now, I'm completely driven. I'll talk about that in a second. But I'm completely driven right now to get my mobility back, to get that back because I'm addicted to it. I love it. I used to be an athlete, so used to be doesn't sit well with me. So once you lose something like I'm trying to say, now you're looking to try to get it back, because you miss it, and you know what it is not to be able to do it. So I smell my own mortality, man. So getting older sucks, and I still got a couple good years of youth in me, so I would like to take advantage of that, man. So let that be a lesson to anybody that's young here or even the older heads, man. Listen, you have like you're not old yet, so why are you making yourself older before your time? Same thing with these players here. Oh, Mitch Robinson, yeah, he'll be good in 2 years. RJ, yeah, he'll be an all-star in 2 years. And it's like, the best time to start something or to go for something is now, man. That is the best time. You know what I'm saying? So let's leave it like that, man. I see the chat popping here. Let's get into the chat here. Yeah. You guys are talking like crazy now. You guys were quiet for a hot second. Now you motherfuckers are up in here talking all this kind of shit here. See a lot of familiar names. You got Surveyed is here, Cormega is here. I see Deron Wayne. What's good, Deron Wayne? What else we got here? Yeah, man. I'm trying to catch up what you guys are saying here. I'm just giving my halftime stuff here. Salute to Cormega. Absolutely. Got Kenny Payne here. Incredible coverage tonight on tonight's game. Yeah, man. Good stuff. Good stuff all around there. I got while I was trying to set up, I got a chance to listen to Legion's podcast a little bit, listening to him talk. So he got the guys on there. Guys like to talk shit on there. It's cool. Checking them out. What else we got here? Surveyed is here. Yeah, man. Trying to catch up with you guys. Shout out to Shaw. Mr. Shaw Powers is in the place to be. Trying to catch these paragraphs here. So yesterday at my daughter's game, and they up by 20 and down to 13. And being a Knicks fan have that old peculiar feeling, but it turned out good. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. It's good to get your kids involved in sports. For the same reason why I made that little rant there about taking advantage of your like say I don't know, just taking advantage of the moment, man. Because like I said, like I've had a hernia before, so I know I still haven't learned my lesson. I've had a hernia before. I've torn my ACL before, so I know what it's like not to have my legs, or I know what it's like not to be able to stand up because I had a hernia surgery and stuff like that. So I have these lessons, but here we go. Broke my toe, and I still learning trying to figure out the same lesson that I should have learned already. So like once you like I said, once you lose something, like you just like fiend to get better so you can start doing what you used to do before. Yeah, so I'm completely driven by that. So I'll get to that in a second. Like I said, Jay Cruz, man, what's good, Jay Cruz? Four fingers to the forehead, tucking the thumb, salute. You know how we do it up in here. Yeah, man. He said, been listening to your album since it came out, no skips. So listen, I mean, we saying Cormega. This is not the real Cormega. This is not the real Cormega. At least I don't think it is. If it is the real Comega, then that'd be pretty cool. So we're back. Wow, that was a quick halftime, man. I'm about to start telling you a whole bunch of different stories, but Knicks are back. 30 seconds into the game already. So it's 11:30 right now. 41-64. It seems like Indiana might have scored a couple times to catch up a little bit, or was it the Knicks? So that's interesting, man. Let's get this together, man. Let's clean up the screen and get the score back up. Let's get the score back up and clean it up a little bit here. So I mean, they sneak attacked me there. So I missed almost a whole minute there. I see 11 minutes and 10 seconds. I'm gonna have to start this back up to try to catch back up to the game and stuff. Yeah, but here's the Knicks here. I'm at the 11:21 mark. I'm gonna try to refresh it in a second. Mitchell Robinson is looking, not looking at the basket though. Gets it out to RJ. RJ finally gets it from Brunson. Misses it. He should have followed his own rebound, man. He just standing there and watched it. And there he goes driving to the basket. But somebody's so big and strong, he can't finish. He doesn't have the strength to get the ball up on the rim. You know? That's one thing there, man. Like RJ, man, like if I was him, man, I would lock myself in a freaking gym, and just go crazy. Just everything to the basket, working on my moves and stuff like that. Find a different trainer. That guy that he's working with, man. I hate talking badly about Mr. Hanley, but he needs to get himself another trainer, to add to what Hanley is doing for him. Because whatever moves that Hanley's been teaching him this whole time is just not working for him. He definitely needs to learn how to finish. You know, it's one thing learning how to do these NBA pro moves that these guys be trying to show him, but you didn't once show him how to finish. So shout out to Buddy Hill. Buddy Hill just shot a three, man. So it's still the Knicks still up by 20. Knicks are still in a good spot. But like I said, we can't get too happy with these guys allowing them to shoot threes and this, that, and the other. Knicks got to stay with their defense, and they have to run an offense. That's another thing too. In that Bucks game, we were running offense all game, and we were kicking ass. And then when it came to the fourth quarter, Tom Thibodeau starts doing on one-on-one Grimes. Grimes with the nice little layup there, one-on-one with Brunson, I should say. So I mean, Grimes drive to the basket. Look how powerful he was. Look how he was able to control himself in the air. Look how he was able to finish. So I mean, like, I want more of that, man. I could totally see it. I want more of that from Grimes. Good swarming defense there by the Knicks. Mitch Robinson fouled my man there. So here we go. Mitch Robinson's gonna complain about it. But listen, man, you gotta be aware of what's going on. Good rotation by the Knicks there, but the reason why there was a foul call, possibly because he reached down on him there. Whatever it is, man, you got to stay in the game. Don't allow the referees to do that to you. But look at that. Grimes is completely dominant there when he drives to the basket there. He has one of the best first steps that I've seen in basketball. And he can still get up. Like, as you can see that he can jump really high and stay in the air long enough to get the shot off there. He's a growing player, man. You can see he's young, man. Look at all the blemishes on his face, just like me. But young guy is definitely growing, trying to figure things out, growing into his body. His body's still going to get stronger and change and stuff like that. 68 to 47. 10 minutes in the third quarter. Good NBA action right now as far as our team. This Indiana team, fake All Star, fake record. You know what I'm saying? Carlisle. Here's a question for you guys, man. I'm trying to catch up with the chat, but here's a question for you guys. What do you think about Carlisle being the coach of the Knicks instead of Tom Thibodeau? They're both two old bastards. They're very stubborn and stuff like that. But the way Carlisle coaches compared to Tom Thibodeau, do you think it would be a difference, or do you think that Tom Thibodeau's personality is still is what's driving his team as well, along with the players? Tom Thibodeau's personality is what's driving us. What do you think about that? I don't know, man. The thing about Obi Toppin is that he when Obi Toppin scores is usually off a broken play or off a spot up three. You know what I'm saying. So he's a role player. So you got to get your role player out there that can't create. And get your creators out there. If there's not enough creators out there, you got to get your creators back in. So that's the only thing I can say. Obi Toppin, the Knicks would love to give Obi Toppin the starting role, or a larger role. They would love to do that, but these guys got to show it. These guys got to show it. You can't just hand the guy the ball on one day and just say, here, take 20 shots. That's just not how it works, man. You know. So why Fully's handle? I guess not much due to double teaming. I don't know. Well, he goes Paris. Paris dropping $2 on the kid. Every game we lose, every game we lose will look that bad. I hear you, brother. I hear you. Because Mr. Kareem here. Kareem says, you make the sound go fast when you talk. Yeah, man, I talk like crazy. It's like I'm a freestyle rapper, man. That's one thing. When I was younger and I used to rap. Everybody raps. Everybody got a story. Yeah, I used to be a rapper. Well, I wasn't a rapper per se, but I used to rap a little bit. Like I said, I had put out. I didn't put it out. One of my boys put out an EP, and I was on like 3 tracks. So that was like the biggest thing I've ever done. But can I remember what name I used? You know what I'm saying, for a rapper? I have no idea. What was my friends' names, to tell you the truth? I have no idea. I can't even remember who the fuck it was. You know what I'm saying? But I know I did do that. I can't remember what I did yesterday, man. So that is the reason why I'm not a rapper. Because the biggest thing about being a rapper is you got to memorize your raps. So if I can't remember my raps, my words and stuff, if I can't remember, then what good is it? You know? And I can't tell you how many rhyme books I destroyed, man. Like rhyme books that got destroyed in floods, and because I was living in the basement, and I was living in my mom's basement. We was renting a house. I was living in the basement, and I can't. I think I got flooded out like 3 times. I lost like 2 rhyme books. You know what I'm saying? I had a couple rhyme books with my son's mother, and they got destroyed. I think she stole one of them too. Stole one of my poetry books. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy, man. When you create stuff like that and then you lose it, you get tired of losing stuff. So you kind of like just lose the whole thing because you're just more afraid of losing your shit again. You put your thought and your energy and your just your energy into the lines like that. And then to lose it, to lose the paper, to lose the stuff that you created. Wow, man. Grimes just got fucked up and they didn't call anything. That's incredible. Look, Grimes literally got chopped up just now. It looked like a 2K glitch how he was sliding all around just now. His face is red. He's getting banged up, and they didn't call not one thing just now. So Knicks get called for a time. Look at this, 1 foul. How many more fouls? Loose ball foul. That's two. Another 3 loose ball fouls. God damn! He fucking shoulder blocked at him for Christ's sake. Buddy Hill shoulder blocked him right in the face. So Grimes got chopped up 3 times just now, and the referees didn't call nothing. Unbelievable. So if you were an MC, you would be a dope freestylist in hip hop. Yeah, I used to freestyle a lot. I used to freestyle. But yo, say that shit you said yesterday. I said, what did I say? I don't remember. What did I say? Did anybody record it? So it's a crazy. I could never remember. So, like, and another thing too, especially back then, I used to smoke a lot of weed back then. I used to, drink a lot, whatever. So sometimes when you get lost in being high, lost and being drunk, whatever, then you could find the little bounce. Or if you got like if you got a say like a wounded heart or something like that, you've been hurt by some girl or some shit like that, or you're stressed out or whatever. Usually stressful situations or love situations kind of like boost that thing in there right now. Right now I'm married, everything is going good there. So I have no drama. It's so I have nothing to pull from as far as drama. I have no drama to pull from. Like I said, I don't drink no more. I don't smoke. I don't smoke anymore. So I have nothing to really pull the creative juices from. The only thing I love is the Knicks. You know what I'm saying? So maybe I need to like focus on Knicks stuff, and maybe I can get a feature on one of Jay Boogie's songs. We'll see. That would be fucking interesting. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, but RJ's playing really good, man. I'm watching him. Watching his how he fits with the club, and what we've been missing. So we didn't miss him when he wasn't here, but now that he's here, you see what he brings. So we absolutely need it. So but it's more imperative for him to fit in with the club, for the club to get back together, rather than putting the pressure on him to do something. That was our issue, like putting the ball in RJ's hands for him to do something, because Tom Thibodeau always does that one-on-one bullshit. But if like the way the Knicks are playing, running the offense, and excuse me, moving the ball, driving, and this, that, and the other, it looks fantastic. It looks special. It looks special. It looks like something that can grow for this team. But it really comes down to Tom Thibodeau and what he allows to happen out there, man. And so far, man, that fucking guy is just like, I don't know. Stop complaining and watch the game. Hey, man, then what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Maybe I should just turn the stream off, right? The whole purpose of it is to talk basketball, right? So maybe I should be sucking them off, I guess, right? So let me suck them off, right? If that's the type of show you want, you know. Oh, Mitch Robinson, he's a beast. You want me to talk about it like that? Look at RJ Barrett, he's gonna be an all-star in 2 years. You know, come on, man. It's not that type of podcast. Julius gets mauled again. So Toronto, I mean, excuse me, Indiana Pacers are trying to match physically here. So that's the thing too. The Knicks are starting to get a reputation of being a physical basketball club. So now Indiana is being extra physical, and the referees are swallowing the whistle. See, look at it. That's a foul on Julius, absolutely. And that's probably a loose ball foul there, on whatever. But Mitchell Robinson was able to stay in there. So listen, Julius Randle almost took himself out the game, but you got to stay in it. Mitchell Robinson got the steal, and if Julius Randle was full blown arguing, then he wouldn't be at the free throw line right now. It would have been a Knicks turnover. So that's the thing. We really have to stay focused and play hard together. Stop letting these refs dictate the game. So and then also too, if the Indiana Pacers are playing rough right now, then see what you can get away with now. Especially the Grimes. Grimes just got shoulder blocked to the ground. So the Knicks should be trying to shoulder block their guys to the ground. You know, instead of arguing with the refs and complaining, they need to just put the bodies on the floor as well. Hey, how about you go out there and play that? How about Knicks all day? How about go fuck yourself? Okay, how about that? Shout out to Jarrell and Geraldine. Could you block this guy right here? My man here, put him on timeout because I can't do it from here. So put Knicks all day on timeout, if you please. You know what I'm saying? I can't do it from this thing here. Put my man Knicks all day on timeout, okay? Before I start cursing and stuff like that for no reason. You know? Goodbye. See you later. Maybe next time. Yeah, man, that Bucks game was incredible. The calls there, it was like we were playing in Milwaukee. So the Knicks, they have yet to get the respect of the NBA refs right now. Uh, you know, but in order to get respect, you have to gain respect. The Knicks they have to keep playing this. They have to keep playing and playing. That's why you make the playoffs. That's why you try to win. You make the playoffs, make noise in the playoffs. Now, once you establish yourself as a playoff team and you're legit playoff team, not always arguing with the refs and stuff like that, and you're legit playing out there to win, then the referees might start giving you the benefit of the doubt. So here comes the Indiana Pacers. The Knicks are trading buckets with them, But the Indiana Pacers seem to have a full head of steam right now. They're double teaming. Well, Mitchell Robinson missed Julius Randle there. Damn it. So I mean, that was close there. The Knicks got to be careful. Indiana got a full head of steam. They're playing very physical, and but the Knicks are trading buckets with them right now. So Knicks got to be very careful. This is how look how physical they are. They just slam a guy. You see how number 24 Buddy Hield just slammed into Julius just now. So what they just call a loose ball foul on Julius? I believe they call a loose ball foul on Julius. But watch what's happening there. The Indiana Pacers are legit being extra physical right now. So this is weird. Look at Mathurin. Mathurin is putting the body on Julius. Here he goes driving. So there you go. Mitchell Robinson put the body on Mathurin. But the thing is not passive aggressive, man. If Mitchell Robinson is going to get a foul like that, he needs to drop him. That's the thing. Mitchell Robinson needs to drop Mathurin to the ground. If you guys want to play physical, then it's Mitchell Robinson's job to put the body on the floor. Mitchell Robinson, he's very valuable to us on defense and stuff like that. But sometimes you got to put a dude on the floor, put him on the floor, and then we'll just have to ride Hartenstein for a little while. But it's Hartenstein's job to be available and be ready for when something like this happens. And Mitchell Robinson has to be the guy to put the body on the floor. Then let him do that. Let Mitchell Robinson take his fouls, sit down, and now Hartenstein has to come in there. But the body's got to keep hitting the floor though. If they want to play like that, then we have to play like that. So let's continue watching this physicality, man. The Indiana Pacers from Rick Carlisle probably. They're really trying. Look at that. Look at this guy Jalen Smith there with a nice hard foul on Mitch, and the referees didn't call a foul. Got a dunk with all that contact with no foul there. That's unbelievable. So here we go. Here I'm watching. Go Buddy Hield shooting a three. Yeah. So like I said, they have a full head of steam, but they're trading buckets with the Knicks right now. So 80 to 59. Knicks is still not in danger. We're up by 20 for Christ's sake. 21. But watch the defense here. Brunson, they got the double team coming. Good shot by Brunson. Brunson gets knocked to the floor, but Brunson gets the benefit of the doubt for some reason. If anybody's going to get a foul call, it's going to be Brunson for some reason. He definitely he has the refs in his back pocket. Watch this. He dunks it, and then look at the foul. It's crazy. Look at the inside. He gets the pass there. Now look at the foul. Bang! How did he not get a foul with that? Look at that. It's unbelievable. How did he not get a foul shot with that? Shit is crazy. Shit is unbelievable. I'm way behind on you guys here. New Year, we're here. So we got a Biogenic Rebel there. Shout out to Biogenic Rebel. That's the first time I've ever seen you here. So I like the Silver Surfer. I like the name too. Biogenic Rebel. That's pretty decent, man. Shout out to Deron Wayne. I got you. Yep. I'm with you with that. Shout out to Almighty Finesse. What's good, my brother? Yeah, Almighty Finesse. I'm gonna give you a pinch. I'm gonna give you such a pinch. I'm gonna give you such a pinch. Salute to the chat and the mods. No doubt about that. What's good, Il Matrix? Yeah, man. Take care of whatever. If I sick you guys on the guys, just do what you guys do, man. Get the block going. Sometimes maybe not a full block, sometimes maybe just a timeout is good enough, Give a guy a timeout. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody wants to hear motherfucker and all this other stuff coming out my mouth, every 5 minutes. See, look at the physicality. See, Brunson gets the call though. Brunson gets the call. So I love it, man. The Knicks have to take on Brunson's personality. Shout out to Julius because Julius didn't blow up yet. It's a game like this where Julius will blow up. But right now, Julius is doing his best Brunson impersonation right now. You have to get the trust of these refs. Follow Brunson's lead. As the point guard, follow his lead. We're still up by 20. Indiana's trying their best though, but Knicks are persevering. It's good that we have another guy, RJ, out there, somebody else that can score. So because that definitely takes the pressure off a little bit. Knicks got to get into moving that ball though. Brunson with another free throw. 84 to 62 at the moment. Let me refresh the score here. So Halliburton, man, he's a good point guard, but watching him play in a full game style of thing, he's good, but he's not all that. Driving and kicking, gives it to Buddy Hill. Buddy Hill knocks it down. Buddy Hill's a shooter. But Halliburton driving and kicking, it's not really like a dominant kind of style of play the way he plays. Like I said, he's good, but like I said, he's not like he reminds me of Brogdon. A guy that they already had, Brogdon, about 6'5" point guard, driving kick kind of guy. He was Mitchell Robinson, got butterfingers there, misses that rebound. Here comes Indiana trying to take advantage of the Knicks' mistakes here. See, this is borderline like a fast break bucket here, because Indiana is not necessarily running any offense. They're just kind of going crazy. Look at Brunson. Brunson tried to get a charging violation, but he ejected himself out of it, so the referees didn't give him the benefit of the doubt with that. Yeah, I get it, man. Just like Mitchell Robinson is a beast and all that. It's like people like to give people too much credit sometimes. Right now, Halliburton got 11 points, 3 rebounds, 7 assists. He's a good player. He's a good player. Now, would I say that Halliburton is nice? Eh, like he's good. Would I say that Halliburton is mad nice? I don't know about that. Halliburton stats for the year: 20 points per game, 4 rebounds, 10 assists. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. But just because somebody has the stats and stuff like that doesn't mean that they warrant like that treatment. Oh, he's nice. You know? I don't know. I mean, call me a hater or not, man. But I just not just like Wally. I don't think Halliburton's that good of a basketball player. You know, at least from what I've seen, I have never seen him play a game where he dominated like that. Every time he played against the Knicks, he's always had like good numbers and stuff like that. But he just doesn't have that impact on the floor where, oh, we got Halliburton out there. Oh shit, you know, not never. Here he goes on the inside, interior pass stolen by Mitchell Robinson. See what I'm saying? When he drives and does anything, I'm not afraid. You know what I'm saying? Like let's say if Halliburton came out the game, if he came back in the game, I'm not gonna be like, oh shit, Halliburton is in the game. You know what I'm saying? But when Brunson comes out and when Brunson comes back in, I best believe that the opposing team is going, oh shit, Brunson's back in the game, you know? So that's what I'm talking about. Brunson is nice. Brunson is nice. Halliburton's good. Good defensive play there by number 22. RJ, he should have returned the favor there, but he didn't do it there. So the Knicks are gonna call a timeout. So here's the run. Indiana Pacers is really trying to run right now. So here we go. It's they almost cut the lead to two. I mean to 10. So what's the lead? I'm not good at math here. So what is it? 86 to 72. So I'm not good at math. So that's what's that? 13. That's a 13-point lead. Hmm. So it's getting ugly out there, man. Knicks need to stop that bleeding because we were trading buckets right now, but then the Knicks made a couple bonehead plays there, while Indiana is still scoring. And now here we go, nice little run by Indiana. So Tom Thibodeau, the stress in Tom Thibodeau's face and stuff like that, that's what drives me crazy because I think just him acting like this, like on the sideline, like all the time, and all the yelling and all the time. That's to me that's draining. If he was my coach, I think that he would steal the fun out of the game. Of the way because the way that he barks and stuff like that, the way that he carries himself. To me, I think it would drive me crazy. I would be so angry all the time. I can't be angry for 82 games every single season because of Tom Thibodeau. His coaching style. So Almighty Finesse, you probably should be Indiana Pacers fan then. You know. Because my thing is in my opinion, right? When you talk about Halliburton, you say I would take Halliburton over Brunson. I'm thinking that you thinking of the idea of Halliburton, not necessarily Halliburton himself. The idea of Halliburton, because you're thinking, okay, if we get this is I'm assuming this is I'm gonna read your mind. The Halliburton, if we have Halliburton, then we can get rid of Julius and start Obi, right? And then we can have Obi with Mitchell Robinson, Lob City, because Halliburton's a good passer and he could throw alley oops and he'll throw alley oops to Obi. He'll make Obi better, and you're probably saying that, oh, Halliburton makes his teammates better and that type of thing, which is the idea of it is true, but what's really happening with Halliburton is not so true. What's really happening out there is not so true. That's my assumption. I don't like to make assumptions. Yeah, so both Halliburton and Brunson are good players, but Brunson has the mental toughness over Halliburton. See, now this is where we're getting at here. You can make a statement, but then follow it up with a statement that explains what you're talking about. So now, Il Matrix, I agree with everything that he's saying there. You know what I'm saying? So now if Il Matrix said that no, Halliburton is nice, and then followed it up with this, then I'm like, okay, I'm with you. I'm with you on that. Yeah, I'm with you on that. You know, you know. So, Survey, I always agree with Survey, man. Survey always pops in here and says good stuff. This is why Woodson was a good compliment to Tibbs. Absolutely, because Tibbs was the and then Woody was the like, you know, the sleeping giant there, hugging dudes and stuff like that. Almighty Finesse. I don't know. Yeah, I wish Woodson was still on the club too, man. But he's in his retirement home now. The coach at the Indiana University. That's a prestigious job, man. Shout out to Coach Knight. Shout out to Isaiah Thomas. Shout out to the various different players they had over the years. Rich history for Indiana, and he played at Indiana as well. So that's a dream come true. Dream job there. Being able to pass on his knowledge and stuff like that to kids, help them out and stuff like that. To be a mentor, we know Woody is really good at that. So that's the good spot for him to be in. So here goes Halliburton there. You saw him driving to the basket, being guarded by Grimes, and then he gets blocked by Hartenstein. So is Halliburton nice? Not necessarily. Now look at number 22. Number 22 just smashed IQ just now. So this all systematic. That's Rick Carlisle style of basketball. That's Boston Celtics, Rick Carlisle style of basketball. Even though Rick Carlisle, I think he played for the Knicks as well, if I'm not mistaken. But that style of play where guys do stuff like that, so into outlet, and then just grabs IQ. Watch why he grabs. He tackles him. That's just him being physical. That's that physical stuff. Make sure you hit guys. You know what I'm saying? Like Hartenstein, good job. Hartenstein steps in there, looking to see if anybody got something to say, making sure that he's there to be that enforcer. That's what's up. If it was Mitchell Robinson wouldn't have even been in the mix. So what does Hartenstein bring? There you go. Why do I complain about Mitchell Robinson so much? Is because he doesn't get involved in situations like that. IQ gets smashed. If Mitchell Robinson was there, Mitchell Robinson wouldn't even have thought to get in there and get in between IQ and whatever, protect this guy. Mitchell Robinson would not even be thinking about that. So that's where my frustrations with Mitchell Robinson's begins and ends. Hartenstein is not. You can argue that he's not as good as Mitch. Okay, I can agree with that. I'm not gonna be capping for a guy that's a backup dude. You know what I'm saying? Not gonna be capping for somebody like that. But at the same time, like I said, Hartenstein at least will get in between. Make sure he protects his guy. You know, that's all I have to say about that. Because Hartenstein, good defense there. So number 22 was able to get a nice little hook shot. But the physicality, man. See, Hartenstein is going to bring that. Hartenstein's going to come in and he's going to hurt guys. So maybe there's something going on between Rick Carlisle and Tom Thibodeau where they're gonna you want to play physical. Now the Knicks are going to start matching it. So the Knicks are down. Knicks are up by 15 at the moment. I'm not really good at math, like I said. Knicks are up by 15. So far so good, but they went in striking distance with that 3-point shot that they have there. Let me see what's up with this person here. We got someone named General Bolandres. I believe he was on the show before because I recognize the picture. So he said, would have there been a way the Knicks have Halliburton Brunson backcourt? I know Halliburton wasn't really that expensive. It was possible. There was a lot of different chances for the Knicks to get Halliburton along with Brunson and stuff like that. But what's the fixation of for having like two point guards? Because there was talk of having Trey Young on the Knicks. There was talk of also too what's the other guy, DeJounte Murray when he was available. To have 2 point guards. Starting IQ with Brunson looked pretty good, but IQ is more of a shooting guard anyway. But in this league here, it seems like more fans than anything would love to see 2 point guards together. I don't know what that's about. So the lead ref today, number 15. I remember when he was a rookie ref. Now he's starting to get a little gray in his hair, starting to get little crinks in his skin. Starting to get a little older now. It's amazing. It's amazing how this life goes, man. So you got Jarrell. They said JB and Halliburton backcourt would be nice. They complement each other. Yeah, I get that. I get that too. Because Halliburton is looking to drive and kick, pass, and stuff like that. He'd get the high assists. Brunson is looking to dictate offense and create offense and bully ball, that type of stuff. So they would actually and also Halliburton is a little bit taller, so Halliburton will guard the shooting guards and stuff like that. But Brunson, they'll switch. Those are switchable players there. So I get it. But there's definitely a fascination nowadays with having 2 point guards out there. Two starting point guards in the starting lineup. So now that I say that, like I said, I did mention the IQ and Brunson backcourt. So that's why I think that makes a lot of sense for us. Here goes Grimes. Grimes pulls up, sidestepping 3 point shot. He misses it. Here goes Duarte. Duarte kicks it out to McCollum. McCollum got eyes in the side of his head, man. Passes, gives it to Duarte. Duarte's looking, gives it back to McConnell. McConnell's looking, takes the pick, number 22. Right there. He has a jump shot, but he drives looking for something and gets a little mid-range jump shot. That's his offense there. So there's certain NBA players that always go to the same spot. That same spot, McConnell hit a game-winning shot, I believe, when he was with Philly. He hit a game-winning shot against the Knicks in that same spot. So that's his office. Every NBA player needs it. Grimes gonna make something. There you go. Make that 3 point shot, Grimes. Wide open 3 point shot. It looks good. Looks good, and it was good. All right. So this is what you said: Brunson, Halliburton, OG, Randall, and Mitch. So I mean, there's a problem there. How do we get Halliburton and OG? Yeah, it's possible though. It's definitely possible, but we're gonna have to give up some people because Julius being double teamed, looking, gets to the ground wide open. He got to knock that down. He misses it. Those shots there, he has to knock them down. At this point right now, he is the 3 point shooter, so he needs to knock those things down. Look at number 22 missing it. Mathurin there in the right place, right time, able to get the jump shot and the foul. Yeah, 93-80. Knicks are up by 13. Like I said, Indiana got a full head of steam right now. They feel like they can come back, so they got a lot of confidence. Knicks look. Excuse me. I'm like stuttering here. I said look. Yeah, so the Knicks look a little. They have a little anxiety in their game here in their eyes. They all have like the anxiety look in their faces and stuff. But Indiana, they all have the mean, locked in look. Yeah, so the Knicks got to hold on, man. Knicks got to keep playing their game, and we'll see what happens here. Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, I like our starting lineup, man. With Julius, RJ, Mitchell Robinson, Grimes, and Brunson. That's fine. Is it the best starting lineup? It's the best that we can get at the moment. Like I said, I do like the lineup that we were putting out there recently with Grimes and IQ together in the starting lineup. I would like to have that lineup with RJ off the bench. That would be decent too. But any way you look at it, it's still going to be the guy's still going to get the same minutes and stuff like that. But to me, it's just like logistically and game plan wise. That's my thought process. Do you think the Knicks get their demand on the second round for Reddish? I think that would hurt. I think that would hurt me a lot because I don't know if the second rounders are even worth it. Like, what are we gonna get with these second rounders? What's so like special about the second rounders? You know, and they trade Cam Reddish. Not for nothing, Cam Reddish is a big time talent. We don't see what he can do. A different coach would probably be playing Cam Reddish. You know, if we made a coaching change right now, let's say if we fired Tom Thibodeau and we made Johnny O'Brien. I keep saying Johnny O'Brien. I think it's just Johnny Bryant. If you make Johnny Bryant the coach, he probably would use Cam Reddish. He probably would use him. You know, even on a team like Indiana. See, Indiana, they don't. Do they have a small forward? They don't really have a small forward. Because they got Buddy Hill playing small forward, really. So, but Cam Reddish on Indiana would be fantastic for them. Trade. Let's say if we trade Cam Reddish for like Duarte or something like that. That trade makes sense. Because it gives us a slasher, true swingman. And then they'll get their small forward. I think Cam Reddish would be a better player for them. And then the potential for Cam Reddish to be like a big time scorer on Indiana will be a lot greater. Just judging on how they play, the way that they play, especially with Halliburton with the high assists like that, and it's just the way that they play, with the style of play that they play. You know, um, a lot of times Carlisle have them running the same set 20, like 20 times straight. And Cam Reddish I think would flourish in the offense like that. So it really depends on opportunity and stuff with certain players. So I mean, I think that's something that I would look into. Can we flip Cam Reddish to a team that can use him, and then pick up a player that we can use? It doesn't have to be like a big name player. It doesn't have to be a big salary player. It could just be the same thing. Like we're gonna get 2 second rounders for Cam. We can get, like I said, Cam for Duarte. How does Duarte help us? We got IQ. Maybe Duarte comes in here and he can be that two guard, that small forward guy that we can have come off the bench. The same one that we should have had Cam Reddish play that role. So it's just maddening, man. It's maddening. But it's interesting though. We surveyed what you talking about here. You said used to be a third quarter of doom. Used to be third quarter of doom, absolutely. For us now it's the fourth quarter of doom. Yeah. Yeah, the Knicks are like up and down. A lot of times too, like that first quarter was bad for us too. We were getting smacked in the first quarter. We was also getting smacked in the second quarter at some points of the season. So the Knicks season is just up and down. Ebbs and flows, as they say, right? But as a fan base, we just gotta expect it. We don't have perfect players. We don't have all like true all-star caliber players. We don't have guys that have like a history of playing really, really well. We have guys that have a history of being up and down as a team. So it is what even Brunson. Brunson didn't have his breakout right. Brunson is having his breakout season now. Brunson had a breakout playoff performance in Dallas, but as far as season, he's having a breakout season right now as a 20 point a game scorer leader for the Knicks. He didn't really get that opportunity as much or as in the same purpose as he had in Dallas, with New York. So right now, this is his breakout season right now for Jalen Brunson. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, outside of that, the Knicks are full of ragtag group of guys that are just scrappy dudes. Everybody's scrappy, all across the board. Go TJ McCollum. TJ McCollum is a really good backup point guard, man. Inbounds pass there gets it to IQ. IQ cannot dribble. He cannot bring the ball up the court, which is embarrassing. Here goes Deuce. Deuce brings the ball up the court, being guarded by Duarte. Duarte looks shaky, man. He looked decent his first year in the NBA, but this year it looks like something's off, man. I don't know what's going on. So the referees are letting it fly, not calling any fouls there. RJ got himself in trouble, split the defense there, but it's gonna be a shot clock violation. So listen, man, the Knicks are in a bad position right now where we cannot create offense, we cannot score, but Indiana can. So Indiana's coming down scoring while we come down and we don't know what we're doing. We come into the fourth quarter and we forget how to play. It's crazy, man. McConnell's playing really hard, man. So the Knicks are not look at this. Indiana Pacers, and especially Tim McCollum right now, TJ McCollum. My man is working extremely hard right now. Persevering for the Indiana Pacer club. The Knicks aren't. So Hartenstein's coming out. Mitch Robinson's probably coming back in. So we got to try to match their intensity now. So Mitch Robinson's definitely coming in right now. I think that warm up shirt. There's certain things that the Knicks wear that they just don't sell, which is annoying. Yeah, that's a big thing too, L Matrix. We have tons of second rounders, so what do we need another second rounder for? Yeah, man. I'll leave this there for a little while there, man. So it is what it is. I'm just sitting back. I just don't want to be stressed out tonight. Sorry for banging the mic so much, guys. So McCollum, he cuts it down to 9. So now it's a 3 possession game now. Well, it's at 10. I'm not good at math. So the Knicks are up by 10. It's still a what do you call, like a 4 possession game. Well, McCollum just strips Brunson, and what happened? They call a foul on Brunson. Wow. So McCollum is playing extremely hard. He's playing extremely hard right now. Look at that. He's locked in. Just stole it. Brunson was lazy there too, though. Brunson, he turned and just gave him the ball there. Shout out to McCollum, man, playing extremely hard, man. You got to tip your hat to certain players. This guy's not a all star. This guy's not this, that, and the other. But you got to tip your hat for this dude, man. This guy he gives you good minutes out there. So here goes a Nick killer. Number 2 is a Nick killer as he pulls up, misses it. RJ with the rebound. So we're gonna make a pseudo fast break here, pushing the ball a little bit, trying to get the pace going. RJ going downhill to nowhere, throws it up to nowhere. This is a bad shot. So here goes Indiana. So McCollum got a full head of steam, looking around, gets it to Goga. Nice little layup there. They didn't call anything. Brunson tried to get the charge. They didn't call anything. So bad decision by RJ to do that drive to nowhere. So here goes McCollum playing extremely good defense here on Brunson right now. IQ got the ball. Knicks are looking. Knicks have no clue what they're trying to do. Here goes RJ coming out to get it. So RJ right now needs a pick. He drove. He's being double teamed. He traveled. Bad shot. Mitchell Robinson fighting for his life. Look, he turned around jump shot. What the fuck? No foul. They're literally not calling any fouls right now. What in the hell is going on here? Here goes Indiana. They're going to capitalize. My man, he kicks it out to number 5, kicks it out to Duarte. That's good. Oh, air ball. Well, right to Smith and lays it right up. So here we go, man. Indiana Pacers are running the Knicks off the court right now. Sheesh. So what's the live right now? Let me see what's going on with the quarter stats here. Yeah, the quarter stats right now is 8-0 in the fourth quarter. The Indiana Pacers came out with a full head of steam, and they're running the Knicks down right now. So at the moment, the Knicks are up by 6. So now that's literally a 2 possession game. If the Knicks come down and can't score, Indiana hits a 3, and the Knicks come down and can't score or get a turnover or something like that, and they come down and hit another 3, now it's a tie game. So this is what it is. It's a thing too. Tom Thibodeau cannot figure out who to put in during the time. So I mean, I'm looking at this survey. Put McBride in. So yes, as you're watching the game, while this guy McCollum was going crazy, it would have been nice to kind of match that, right? Or it would have been nice to do something to stop that momentum. But everything that's going right now with the Indiana Pacers has nothing to do with Halliburton, their big time point guard. Has everything to do with the veteran guy off the bench with 12, 5, and 2, Mr. McCollum. Excellent basketball player, man. Playing extremely hard, very smart. Tough player, man. Like I said, right now Indiana Pacers set the tone for physicality tonight. The referees are not calling anything. And the Knicks are not matching that. That's the problem. Tom Thibodeau is like the most prepared coach in the NBA, right? But night in and night out, he gets out coached night in and night out. Somebody that's known for being always prepared is somehow always underprepared every single fucking game. Every single game. Yeah, man. That Mitchell Robinson turnaround jump shot. As soon as you see it, you're like, look at that. Simple. He gets the ball in the position he needs to score. Dribble, do your move, turn, and just simply turn around. He never looks. Turn around and shoot it. We see you do it on Instagram all day long. We see you do it on Twitter all day long. So do it in the game. It's so simple. You got the ball on the spot. You don't have to look for RJ. You don't have to look for somebody. Just get the ball, simply turn around and shoot it. You're 7 feet tall. And look how it opened it up. Look how it just like him just doing it. Look how it changed everything. It's just unbelievable, man. It's unbelievable. But people keep calling Mitch Robinson a beast. I don't get it. Bionic Rebel. I really enjoy that name, man. If Tilden doesn't change his rotation, it's his fault. We have better players and still know how to close out. Yeah, man. Let's take a look at some of these stats here since we're talking about it. Look at our bench players, man. Obi Toppin played 9 minutes, man. 5 points, two rebounds, 2 assists. He wasn't playing bad. So what's the reason for him not playing? He only played 9 minutes. What's the reason for Obi Toppin not playing more? You know, Hardenstein played 9 minutes as well. Not really contributing at all, except for toughness and leadership. Maybe he goes IQ. IQ got to make this jump shot here. He misses it. Mitchell Robinson got butterfingers with the rebounds here. Here goes number two. Number two knows what to do with it. Gets it to Goga. Goga's gonna knock that down. He knocks it down. So remember, I told you it was a 2 possession game. Now it's a 1 possession game. Excuse me. Now it's a 1 possession game. 3-point shot off a Knicks mistake. So here comes the Knicks. Knicks coming down here. What is the call? What is the play call here? Brunson comes in there. He fakes a dribble handoff, kicks it out to IQ. Another 3-point shot in the corner. He knocks it down. Knicks it back up by 6. Everybody has the bug-eyed look on the Knicks right now. You know, everybody has that look on their faces right now. Wow, illegal screen by the rookie there. So I mean that's a bullshit call. But illegal screen because he's a rookie. What are you trying to prove there, ref? Look at that. Illegal screen. It's a moving screen. He's literally moving. Shout out to Brunson, making it look worse than it was. Look at McCollum. McCollum is slapping that ball out of Brunson's hand left and right. So here we go. I'm a big fan of McCollum, man. He's a really good basketball player. Really good backup point guard. Inbounds pass here. Yo, shout out to these refs, man. I got nothing bad to say about these refs. The refs are calling a very tough game. Knicks are just not matching it. Wow, look at the double team there. Brunson gets through the double team all the way into the paint. Oh, Julius wasn't paying attention. Wow, saves it from being out of bounds there. Backcourt violation. Here goes RJ. Hit that, baby. Misses it. Misses everything. IQ with the rebound there, but it's a 24-second violation. Mitchell Robinson gotta do a better job with the butterfingers, man. How many rebounds has been through Mitchell Robinson's hands tonight? So, hey, man, the Knicks spoiler is up 101 to 94. So I'm gonna have to catch up here. I'm gonna have to X this out and restart the stream. Yeah. I hate being behind. This shit is extremely frustrating. All right, what you got to say here? It said, not basketball related, but are you going to any of the NFL games this weekend? Going to any of the games? No. But Jarrell, shout out to I am Jarrell. He does the Die Hard Marvel. Die Hard Marvel. I do Die Hard Marvel, which I haven't done in months. But he does Die Hard Giants. I usually sit in with him. I won't be able to sit in this weekend because I got stuff going on. I think my wife is going to uh uh I'm doing like a birthday Capricorn event with her girlfriends and stuff like that. So I mean, my wife deserves it. So just like I'm going to DC by myself tomorrow, man. So my wife deserves to hang out with her girls. So that's what she'll be doing on Sunday. So I won't be able to sit in with Jarrell this weekend, but he'll be doing the watch alongs. So hey man, if you're able to get out there to actually be at the Giants game, that's fantastic. How lucky are you? Julius fakes a 3. So Indiana Pacers swarming defense right now. They got to find the open man. Here goes RJ with a layup to nowhere, but lays it up. A scooping finger roll shot. Golly. Here goes McCollum. Knicks up 103 to 94 on my clock. I'm at the 7:05 mark. Plenty of time. It's an eternity. Here goes McCollum for 3. Wow, that was in and out. So here goes Brunson. Brunson fooling around the paint, dipping. Oh, Julius is wide open. Julius is was frustrated there. He really wanted that shot. So they're trying to communicate, trying to figure out what's going on here. Brunson wants the ball to go 1-on-1. It's 6 seconds left. It took too long for that to play out. Oh my God, turnover. It took too long for Brunson and RJ to figure that out. So off of the Knicks mistake, here comes Indiana. 103 to 96. So that's a major problem there. Brunson is trying to run offense. Julius is frustrated by it. Brunson didn't find Julius open for 3. So then they're too busy talking to each other, trying to figure out how to get a shot. And then Julius gets it with 6 seconds left, not aware of the shot clock, and it just becomes a bad shot. So anyway, Indiana's calling timeout. It's 105 to 96. Knicks are up by 9. This is literally a 3-possession game. Indiana Pacers, they have 3-point shooters that are capable of getting that 3-point shot in and one. So you got to be very careful with that. Golga can shoot the 3. They got quite a few players on their squad that can shoot threes. You got this guy Nembard, whatever his name is, can shoot the three. Halliburton, Buddy Hield, you know, basically everybody. Smith, Johnson, Mathurin, McCollum, Jackson, Duarte, Goga. All these guys that came into the game could shoot the three. So the Knicks have to defend the three, man. We have to do our best here. So we're on commercial right now. So this is incredible, man. What a crazy game this is, man. Oh my God. Why do I love the Knicks so much? Why do I love the Knicks so much? Why do we love the Knicks so much, man? That we do this to each other 82 games out the year, with the possibility of having bonus games in the playoffs. Why do we do this to ourselves every year? It's crazy, man. So since they're on timeout, I was trying to talk about the workout stuff, man. So my goals this year, I know you guys saw the diehard Knicks workout thing. Like if you look on Instagram, I have it posted on Instagram, right? The diehard Knicks workout, situation I was doing. It's a 3-month program. Right now for the new year, my thing is for 8 straight weeks, I'm gonna work out every single day for 8 straight weeks. What's my plan? Pull a push day, a pull day, and a leg day. So let's say on the first day, I do everything pushing, bench press, you know, different variations of the bench press, upper chest, lower chest, regular chest. I throw shoulders in there because it's a push movement. Also triceps, do some triceps. So that's what I'm doing on the first day. The next day, I'm doing pulls. Everything is pull ups, basically. Lat pull downs. Bent over rolls, that type of thing. Um, you know, back shoulders. The rear shoulders. Everything in there. The whole posterior chain. I'm doing the whole posterior chain on the upper body. You know what I'm saying? Doing all that stuff, face pulls and that type of thing. And then the next day is just all legs. Whatever you want to say. Squats and leg presses and that type of thing. Leg extensions, leg curls, and things of that nature. Calf machines. So that's what I'm doing. But I'm not taking the day off. So because since I'm hitting one muscle group, I'm getting 2 days rest anyway for each muscle group. So say if I do chest one day, then I have 2 days off, and then I do chest again. It's like that's my mentality. So for 8 weeks, that's what I'll be doing. So I'm looking to really change my body by that eighth week, and I'm really working hard too, man. I haven't I haven't been in the gym in I want to say a year. I haven't been in the gym in a long time. So I'm in Planet Fitness right now, and I'm like I said, I'm just rolling every single day, and I'm getting stronger and stronger, more confident, more confident. You know what I'm saying? So wow, good defense by Indiana, man. So Brunson, here we go. The Knicks trying to do the one-on-one game here, while Indiana gets our mistakes, comes down and gets the transition 3-point shot, but they miss it. But like let's say better clubs would have made that. So it would have been 99 to 105 at the moment. But right now, they missed a shot, so the Knicks are still in a good spot here. 96 to 105. Knicks can't get nothing going. So Julius gets the ball now, 4 seconds left. He has to shoot it. So there's not a good position for the Knicks to be in. So shot clock will reset there. It's back up to 10 now. Brunson gets it. So here goes. Julius gets it again with a double team. Kicks it out. You got to kick it out. Kick it inside to Mitchell Robinson. See, Mitchell Robinson gets it. See, Mitchell Robinson got the ball on the inside, right? So his thought process is to throw it down and throw his body back. Watch when Mitchell Robinson gets this ball. His idea is to throw it down and throw his body back. Now, what should he have done? He should have just turned and laid it up. You know what I'm saying? He should have just turned and laid it up. Shout out to those assholes on Steph's show that watch on the MBK network. That watch the show that want to clown me saying that Mitchell Robinson, I was saying Mitchell Robinson can't make a layup. He can't. Can he finish inside? No, he can't. Outside of a duck, he cannot. And it's a fucking fact of life. So fuck all those guys on the MBK, forever for all that arguing and stuff that they want to do in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Because I know what the hell I'm talking about. Just now, he got the ball. As soon as he gets it, his mentality is to either get the dunk up as quick as possible or throw the ball down and throw his body back in so he can get in position to dunk it. Instead of just getting the ball and just laying it up. Wow, so here goes Indiana. Indiana's doing a lot of swarming. They're swarming. They're playing a swarming offense right now. So they're able to get their scores. They're 98 to 105. 5 minutes left. If the Knicks cannot score right now. They can't score. It's just incredible right now. The Knicks are not running any offense. They're wasting so much time on the shot clock doing nothing. So here goes Julius. Julius got to go one-on-one into a double team, out of control, gives it to RJ. RJ sidesteps, three-point shot, misses it. He didn't follow his rebound. He let it come off the rim, and he's still holding his hand up in the air because that's what Lee Hanlon told him what to do, right? Here goes Brunson with the rebound, fighting Julius. Because Lee Hanlon told him to leave his hand up there like that. You know what I'm saying? But meanwhile, the fucking ball is right in front of him. He doesn't follow his shot. Here goes Brunson on the inside. Good move. Kicks it out to IQ. IQ should have shot that. Gives it to RJ wide open. Misses that. Damn it. So 105 to 98. Indiana hasn't been able to capitalize on the Knicks' mistakes here. See, here we go. Mathurin, wide open three-point shot. He drives in. Good block by Mitchell Robinson. Yeah, man. So we doing our best I can to stay out of this rut here. The Knicks are playing scrappy enough to stay in it, and Indiana Pacers are not good enough yet to take advantage of our mistakes here. Like I said, the Bucks. If this was the Bucks, we would be losing right now. Because this is essentially what happened in the Bucks game. So, like I say it every single night, it doesn't matter who we play. You know what I'm saying? The Knicks cannot defend the 3-point shot, and Tom Thibodeau stops running the offense and starts doing one-on-one basketball in the fourth quarter. That's what's happening right now. No matter who we play, no matter how good they are, no matter how bad they are, the Knicks can beat any team in the NBA the way that we play. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, we beat ourselves all the time because we can't run. We stop running our offense in the fourth quarter. We start doing one-on-one stuff, and that's it. That's it basically. And then we can't defend the three-point shot at all. It's crazy. And shout out to Jarrell. That's the channel there for anybody who wants to check Jarrell out. Because he'll probably be going solo. He might have Steph with him. Usually Steph is either me, Steph, or Andy. Andy from MBK. One of us or all of us are there. Shout out to Savvy D. He was on the show once. Still Knicks might be on the show next time. So I mean, there might be somebody from MBK popping in there to hang out with Jarrell. But this is Jarrell's channel. So please get out there and subscribe so you can know what's going on here. Jackal, what's good, Jackal? We can't let this one get away from us. Absolutely. This is a must win, I think. Especially at home. We can't lose to Indiana at home, man. Come on. Yeah. Stay out of Blink. Shout out to the Blink that's in is that Washington Heights? That's 231st. 231st Blink I don't want to say the wrong thing, but the Blink on 231st Street it's like a strip club. it's like it's like a strip club. I don't know how they let these women get away with it, but I guess it's awkward. You can't tell her, hey man, you like you can't dress like that. But the women in there, man, they're wearing some really like crazy spandex stuff, man, looking crazy. But the funny thing about it, the women are really in there working out, lifting weights, doing deadlifts and all that stuff, man. They're really lifting weights out there. So they're working out and you're trying to get your workout on. But everywhere you turn, like I said, it's like a damn strip club. IQ with a clutch 3-point shot misses it. So man, the Knicks can't buy a bucket. In Indiana, they're coming out and scoring. Here comes Buddy Hield. Good defense by Brunson. While Mitch Robinson was too far out, man. Gaga could have shot that three. Look at that clutch shot there. Was that a 2 or 3? They counted as a 3. Buddy Hield with a clutch shot. So now we had a one possession game. One possession game. The Knicks cannot score. Wow, man. Unbelievable. If the Knicks lose this game, man, like I know I'm going to the Washington Wizards game. So that would be a way for me to take a break from talking about the Knicks. But the Knicks gotta hold on and pull out this game. Losing this game like in the way that we're losing it, the same way that we lost against the Bucks. This is gonna be bad. This is something that I would need to take a break. Like if I didn't make the commitment to do these watch alongs and stuff like that, if I didn't make this commitment to do it, then I would take a break because this is too much. This is unbelievable. Yeah, man. So like I said, if anybody wants to not necessarily pick up females, but just see females, while you're working out because you're like a pedophile, 231st blink. It's incredible. It's incredible. And what's weird too is while you're in there with your mouth open, like looking at all the beautiful women, there's a lot of guys in there, and the guys are too busy looking at you. With all the beautiful women in there, those guys are not even looking at the women. They're all looking at you. Shout out to Rob Bracy. What's good, Rob? Inbounds pass by Brunson. 3 minutes left, man. Like I said, it's a one possession game right now. Knicks only up by two. They stole the inbounds pass. Holy fuck. Julius gets it back. Damn, man. The Knicks can't do anything. Brunson goes right into a double team. He has to get the shot up and he lays it up. What a crazy shot. It's just Brunson going one-on-one, man. It's just we cannot win like this. Oh, shout out to Rhode Island. Can't see the game. Thank you for private play-by-play. Hey, I'm trying my best. So listen, man, I'm gonna lock in then. Since you're on the road and you're listening here, I'm gonna have to lock in. Yeah. So I'm gonna lock in, man, just for my man Rob Bracy here. 2 minutes and 27 seconds in this fourth quarter. RJ here with the drive doesn't even look at the bucket, kicks it out to RJ for three. I mean for Brunson for three, knocks it down. So second night in a row, Knicks have to rely on Brunson's offense in order to keep us in this game. Knicks are up now 110 to 103, 2 minutes and 19 seconds in this fourth quarter. Knicks somebody call a timeout. Indiana call a timeout, basically a TV timeout at this moment. You see Derrick Rose out there trying to do some coaching off the bench. Good block by Julius there. Julius just presented that opportunity for Brunson to score with the block. Clutch block without fouling. So I mean the Knicks are doing a good job on moving the ball. But everybody's afraid to shoot. RJ's there, he's afraid to shoot. The only person that's not afraid to shoot is Brunson. Brunson is getting quality shots or getting quality attempts, or making quality drives, quality attacks. He's attacking with quality plays here. Indiana Pacers are playing really good defense. He's 10 for 18 right now. With all the physicality that's happening, he's still able to make the shots. It's incredible, man. Yo, shout out to DJ Shuttle. Why does Brunson look like DJ Shuttle? I don't know why I never put two and two together when I was on the show with Steph, but Jarrell, if you mention that Jarrell, please put my name on it. DJ Shuttle looks exactly like fucking Brunson, man. I don't know if you guys ever said that to him. He looks like he could be his little brother. So we're still waiting here. They're coming out of a timeout. They're about to come in here. Indiana's about to inbounds the ball. So here we go. They got to go to full length of the court. They're underneath the Knicks basket. Here comes TJ McCollum. He's playing that roll the ball up the court thing. They're gonna have to change that rule. McCollum coming across the timeline, gets it to Mathurin, back to McCollum. McCollum's inside, looking around, kicks it back out to Mathurin, pulls up for three. Julius Randle contested that. Shout out to McCollum, tried to throw it in. Knicks were able to save it, but Goga, he just fouled Brunson in the backcourt. So I don't know if the Indiana Pacers are going to review that. I see them doing the hand gestures, but I think they're just going to let it go. So here we go, RJ. RJ on the Indiana side here, looking to inbounds, gets to Brunson. Brunson being guarded tightly by TJ McCollum. Wasting a lot of time back there. 20 seconds, 18 seconds, 17 seconds. Very close to a backcourt violation there. So I guess Brunson was trying to lull McCollum into sleep there. So McCollum got called for a foul because he didn't allow Brunson an opportunity to move. So you could play defense tightly, but you cannot impede movement. So inbounds pass stolen there. RJ passed it to Mitchell Robinson, and Mitchell Robinson wasn't ready. And turnover, and there goes Indiana with a fast break layup on the Knicks, man. So here we go. Knicks can't get the ball in bounds. Knicks can't bring the ball up the court. So here goes IQ. IQ just inbounded there. I mean, IQ is dribbling, gets it across the timeline. 15, 14 seconds now. Now he's trapped. Knicks are stuck at the half court line. I don't know what's going on here. 8 seconds left at the half court line. Here goes Brunson driving, going one-on-one, and he's able to finish. So this is the Brunson show. So Brunson's going to end up with 40 again tonight because the Knicks don't run. Knicks stop running plays in the fourth quarter. It's unbelievable. Here goes McCollum. Indiana's running offense left and right. Gives the ball to Buddy Hield. Buddy Hield's looking, accepts a screen from Gaga, and knocks down a three. Knocks down a clutch three and a foul, man. So my man Buddy Hield is just shooting lights out right now. 108 to 112, and he's going to get the free throw behind it. Clutch 3-point shooter, man. Sheesh. Say, hey, man, some guys got the clutch stream, but Buddy Hill, for whatever you want to say about him, that he's not a good player, not that good. He's not, whatever you want to say. The dude can create, the dude can shoot, the dude is fearless as well. He hits the free throw. So we got 109, got 112 to 109. Knicks are up by 3. It's a one possession game, man. So it goes Brunson. Brunson dribbled right into the double team, out of bounds, out of bounds. Shit. So Brunson got the ball stolen by a simple double team in the backcourt. He just spin moved right into Goga. But Goga slid and rolled like an asshole. He slid and then rolled. He's just not aware where he is on the court. But so I mean, if he would have saved that better, that would have been an Indiana bucket. So we got 110. It's gonna be 1 minute and 15 seconds. It's gonna be 17 seconds on the Knicks shot clock. Knicks is still up by 3. I don't know who called the timeout here. It's probably the Knicks. Knicks called the timeout. So I need that towel. It says Knicks basketball. Man, that is a great towel. I need that towel. Let me see if I can find it as soon as I get offline here. Yeah, man. But here goes the Knicks, man. I don't know what Tom Thibodeau is running there. As you look on the chalkboard, there's no paint there. What's going on here? I see. I don't know what's going on here. Maybe it's a discrepancy with the shot clock or something. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. But anyway, Tom Thibodeau is there with the chalkboard. Nobody's paying attention. Brunson's not looking. RJ's not looking. Julius is not looking. Nobody's looking. Nobody's paying attention. And Tom Thibodeau is talking and writing stuff on the board. Like, what's going on here? What I'm saying? The Knicks don't run plays. Knicks are not running any plays. So what is Tom Thibodeau running right now? Look at even Julius's face is like, what the fuck? Like, what is he writing on there? So anyway, everybody got the same look with the bug eye, like everybody has the anxiety look in their face, the deer in the headlights look. Sheesh, man. Yeah, peace, guys, man. Everybody in the chat, I see you guys going crazy. I'm locked in for my man Rob Bracey because he's listening because he's in Rhode Island, so I got to give him what he asked for, play by play. A little bit of a lag here on my end, guys. Sorry about that. So we're looking to get the inbounds pass here for the Knicks. They're looking. Damn, I'm lagging a lot here. So inbounds pass, we got quickly at the bottom of the screen. On the Knicks side of the court, looking to run a play here. The Knicks are stacked up top by the scores table. I don't know what they're doing here. So they zigzagged. Can't get the ball in. Julius Randle gets it by the Knicks logo. We're looking. He's standing there. 14 seconds on the shot clock. Finds Brunson. The workhorse Brunson is being guarded by the great defender McCollum. Blows right by him. Gets right into the paint. Step back jump shot from Brunson. He misses it. So the offense is just to get Brunson one-on-one plays. It's disgusting. We cannot win like this. So Goga fakes the 3 and gives it to McCollum. So listen, the Indiana Pacers got a lot of confidence right now. Look at Buddy Hill. Buddy Hill, one step, 3-point shot up, no foul. I'm surprised they didn't call a foul for Indiana there. Here goes Brunson. Brunson trying his best there. Oh my God, Grimes was wide open for a layup and he spun out just now. Indiana Pacers lost Grimes there. But Grimes, instead of going for the layup, he fakes it and comes back out. Unbelievable. Quickly all the way to the basket. Kicks out to Grimes. Make up for it, baby. Knocks down the 3. Yes. So Grimes makes up for that bonehead play there where he should have just attempted that layup. And he hits a 3-point shot. So what the fuck is going on? The Indiana Pacers were allowed to roll the ball all the way up the court. The Knicks didn't even try to guard that. What the fuck, man? And then Indiana just scored extremely quickly. So, I mean, the Knicks are only up by 4. I've never seen that. Up until this point of me watching the NBA, right? I have never seen like players roll the ball the entire length of the court all the way up to the opposing, all the way up until their 3-point line. They're gonna have to do something with that. Because I have as many years I've been watching basketball, they always do that. They let it roll just to try to cheat the clock or whatever. But I've never seen teams let the ball roll, from the time they inbound, let it roll all the way into their front court and still didn't pick it up. And it went all the way to the 3-point line before he picked the ball up. I have never seen that before in the entire time I've been watching the NBA. Never. Like, are we not paying attention to that degree that nobody's gonna dive on the ball or stop it? They're just letting it roll up and nobody's trying to stop that. I just don't get it. So here we go. The Knicks are up by 6 right now. 2 possession game with 18 seconds, man. This is like they're doing it again. Brunson allowed him to roll it all the way. And here goes McCollum. McCollum dribbling around. They're looking. But they're in all the way to the basket. Nice little easy layup. So 4-point lead now by the Knicks. 4-point lead by the Knicks. That layup, I'll take it. They got 11 seconds. The Indiana Pacers are going to have to start playing the foul game. So Indiana Pacers gave up. They didn't even try to foul just now. Unbelievable. I don't get it. They didn't even try to foul just now. So Indiana Pacers trying to get a delay game there by Grimes. This is bullshit. So Indiana Pacers just gave up. They literally gave up. McCollum just shoots a 3. So that's bullshit. What a fucking game. For Indiana to play the way that they play, they literally just gave up just now. They had enough time where they could have fouled the Knicks and they could have played the foul game and forced the Knicks to make free throws and they've been shooting lights out with clutch 3-point shots. I can't believe that the Indiana Pacers just gave up. The Indiana Pacers conceded this game just now, guys. That leaves a bad taste in my mouth. I know we won. I'm happy that we won. You know, I'm happy to be getting the win in the win column. But I don't like what Indiana did just now. They literally just gave up. So I don't like that, man. You know, I like the win, like I said, but you know what happened there? What was I would if I was a let's say like a reporter asking questions, I need that question answered. Like, what were you guys thinking about in the last few seconds of the game? You know, what were you thinking? What was the game plan for Indiana just now? I just don't get it. So anyway, the Knicks win. Knicks win. I don't know the exact score. I don't know if it's 17. Let me just refresh this. So it's 119 and 113. Knicks win 119 and 113. You know, good win. You know, the Knicks deserve to lose this game. You know, what do we have to do now? We have to figure out what we're doing in this fourth quarter. Why did we stop running offense in the fourth quarter? Why do we keep going one-on-one to Brunson at the end? You know, it's good to go one-on-one sometimes, but you have to run offense. You can't just forget about everything that got you there and then just start playing one-on-one and just leaving it up to Brunson to do everything. I just don't get that. So you know, before we get out of here, let's take a look at the box score. I'll leave the regular score on the screen, and I'll just do a manual box score at the moment here. So let's get Bleacher Report going here. Right now, Brunson had 34, you know, 11 for 20. You know, a lot of pressure for him at the end of the games. 42 minutes for him to win the game. Barrett had 41 his first game back. Randall had 39 minutes. Robinson had 38. Grimes had 30. Quickly had 26. Then we had 9, 9, and 6 from Toppin, Hartenstein, and McBride. So I mean, like, you know, what is the point of having of these guys? So we need to upgrade. We need somebody that Tom Thibodeau trusts to play. Now, I'm in agreement with Tom Thibodeau. I don't trust Obi. You know, Hartenstein is not playing well, and McBride can't give us nothing but defense. You know what I'm saying? So we definitely need an upgrade on the bench in a big way now. Now we need it in a big way. Fournier and Cam Reddish and some of these guys here on the bench. We need to make a trade to get somebody else here, man. Because we cannot. We're gonna kill our players. 42 minutes, 41. Every time we're trying to win a game, these guys got to play these major minutes like this. That can't happen. That can't happen. We cannot win this way. You know, so we definitely got to figure something out, man. So I mean, the writing is always on the wall. The writing is right in front of us. All of our problems are right in front of us. You know, so hopefully, Leon Rose is paying attention, man. He's really got to have those conversations with Tom Thibodeau. Give Tom Thibodeau options to ask him, hey, listen, we got some deals on the table. We might be able to get a certain player. Do you like this player? Do you agree with this? You know, what do you want? What would you like to have to help you coach better, to help you win games? What do you need? And then put Leon Rose and him to work. See what moves are out there. Have that conversation with Tom Thibodeau and get him the player that he wants. We cannot make a trade now and then have another Cam Reddish situation where we make a trade and then Tom Thibodeau's still like, nah, fuck that trade you just made. I'm just gonna play the guys I want to play. You know, that's not cool. We need to figure this thing out. Absolutely need to figure it out. You know, like I said, Zach LaVine, we making a trade for Zach LaVine. I get that, man, but I mean, Michael Beasley is not Michael Beasley. Malik Beasley is the guy that popped up in rumors. Also, Jordan Clarkson is another guy that popped up in rumors too. Those two guys would be fantastic to have on his roster. But we got Quickly already. So quickly and also adding Beasley, those are two little guys coming off the bench. We need a legit forward coming off the bench, y'all. You know what I'm saying? We definitely need something. We need a big man. We definitely need a big man that can score on the inside. Somebody better than Hartenstein. He's not cutting it. You know what I'm saying? I wish Hartenstein was that guy, but he's not. We need a big man that can score in the inside, and rebound. And we need a swing man that can shoot the three and play defense. We need that for this team. We absolutely do. To save our guys, season here. We're playing all these damn minutes. So anyway, I don't want to keep going back and forth there. Yeah, I know you guys are gonna go to your favorite post game show. Thank you for tuning in to the Knicks podcast. Watch along here. Yeah, man, I'm gonna try to be on time next time. Like I said, my kid was having a problem with his homework, so I had to postpone a little bit, but handled that. He did his homework. It's a very rough thing with that kid, man. But anyway, man, I won't be doing a watch along the next for the next game because I will be in DC with Sim with Tony Crow. I think with Steph. Steph is gonna come out. Kareem Grant is gonna be there, and a couple other Knicks fans in DC. We're all gonna be in DC hanging out. So I'm more than likely I won't be doing the show tomorrow. We'll see. I'm gonna figure out something. If I don't do it, I don't do it. But we'll see what happens, man. So anyway, I see you guys probably on the NBK show, nothing but Knicks on the post game. And I'll see you guys next time, man. So it's gonna be fun up in DC. Hopefully, if any of you guys are in the area, can make it to DC, make it to the game, or at least make it to the bar to hang out a little bit, before the game. That would be dope. So anyway, I see you guys out there. Let's go Knicks. The Knicks are on a winning streak. Let me talk about that before we get out of here. The Knicks are currently in a winning streak. Right now, the Knicks winning streak is well, no, we lost the last game, but we've been winning. The last few games we've been winning a lot. So 23-19. I hope we can beat the Wizards. If we beat the Wizards, we'll still be in six. We'll just be stuck in the sixth spot. Anyway, I'm out of here, guys. Peace. Enjoy the outro, and I see you guys next time, man. Let's go Knicks.
Eru, I see you. Die hard. Trap. We gonna do this one the right way. We in here forever. Yeah. Die hard. Homie, die hard. You can check the swag, he the realest by far. Swimming in that blue and orange, he the lifeguard. Yeah, he been through pain, at least he got some nice scars. He can smell a trophy, yeah, you need it back to back. Represent himself, his own name is on his back. 10 toes down, try to stop him, he come back. Bandwagon hoppers, he will knock you off your tracks. You ain't saying nothing, Nero been here from the start. He been working in the lab to take his team and make it art. See him going over film to help him build and make him smart. He will tell you how he feels because he's real and he got heart. He will never fade away, he will never change his face. Everybody picking faves and he's feeling out of place. Cause he is for the team and he always rep the squad. Like that Christmas movie, he gon' always die hard. City on my back. They ask me what's my name and it's on my back. I'm just speaking facts. We got big dreams, we ain't looking back. We be really die hard, yeah, that's a fact. We be really die hard, ain't no going back. Make the whole crowd rise like a thermostat. Fourth quarter, I'm the killer, that's